Wow, look at the time. Look at the time. The time is now. It's way past 7, you guys. I apologize for that, but I have so many projects going on. I literally logged into another podcast platform, one that I am creating and building and help build to something that's going to launch this Friday. So you guys stay tuned. This is going to be very huge. I'm just going to do a quick plug in to the commissioner, Albert Turner Jr., who is a county commissioner for District 1 in West Alabama. He will be launching his podcast this Friday, 7 p.m. live with the commissioner. That's going to be something that's just awesome sauce. I'm proud to be a part of that project. I'm so honored and humbled that I was asked to be a part of helping create that and bring that idea and that platform to fruition. So hats off to the commissioner, Albert Turner Jr. It's going to be fun. We're going to be plugging you in with the issues as it concerns West Alabama and the constituents of that area, and as well as that county in District 1 of Perry County. So I am so proud of that one. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. And now let me get back to this, because that's what took so long, because I actually logged into his platform getting ready to do Plugged In. And I was like, wait a minute. Why no? I'm not seeing anything that's familiar to me. But anyway, I am just proud, and I am very humble to be asked to be a part of that. And we got some new things that's popping off. And you guys know, as we grow, continue to grow, we start to add new things to it. So I want you guys to see, this is something that we are getting ready to put out there that's going to be huge. Just to let you know that there are some big things that's popping. Big things popping. You see, your boy is on the Tizoob. I'm on the Tizoob. Oh, man. And again, family, this is just some things that is just, I am very, very, very proud. Just as I grow, you guys already know, I give you this work to let you know that you can grow as well. I'm kind of liking seeing myself on TV. I know you can't see it just clear just yet, but this is the TV set that's going to be coming out. I mean, man, there's just some great things that's popping in the works. So the only other podcaster that I know that is actually doing that is Lil Wayne. So shout out to Lil Wayne. I did get the game from you. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Lil Weezy on his podcast, Tucci. If you guys have ever tuned in to Lil Weezy's podcast, you know that he has the same set. Now, Weezy has the big screen, but I'm not quite at Lil Weezy money level yet. But we're getting there. I got the 32. Ha! So I'm only 20 inches behind you, bro. You better. I'm on your heels. But family, again, these are just things that as you grow, you go back and you reinvest your money into your business. That shows growth. If you guys are following me on social media, you know that I released a video where Shaq was talking, and Shaq said he gave one of the best examples, and I wish I had the envelope to recreate that. But just to give you an example real quick, Shaq says that there's a difference between being wealthy and being rich. And what he said in that was, I'm trying to find a piece of paper that I can show you guys, because that was some great food right there for thought. I'm just going to tear a piece of paper out right here. And in that, Shaq said that he had met someone that was wealthy, very wealthy. And he said that gentleman told him, he said, "You're rich." He said, "But I'm wealthy." And at that time, Shaq didn't know the difference. Now, I was fortunate enough to learn this difference between, from the man who has given me advice and coached me on business over the past years. So I was hip to this. And what he said was, rich and wealthy. He said, rich people do this. They make, let's just say this is the bag. This represents the bag, 100,000. Boom. They'll save this and they'll ball out with this. So they'll save 50 and ball out with 50. Let me get my light right, y'all. Because this is basically what we have all done. You know, we'll make a paycheck, and on that paycheck, we'll save a little bit. Some of us save just $100. And then you ball out with everything else. And then you find yourself back at ground zero. He said, but this is what wealthy does. He said, save that. And then they save this. And they ball out with this. So this is generational wealth, family. Out of this, you save 3/4 and you ball out with 1/4. That you can do. So out of 100,000, you save 75. And you ball out with that 25,000. If you can't buy the house, the car, the jewelry, the shoes, whatever else with that 25, you don't go back in and pull some of this out of your savings just so you can ball and keep up with the Joneses. I was telling somebody that a week ago. If you look in any phone book in America, family, if you look in any phone book in America and you look up that name Jones, any phone book in America, there's too many people to keep up with. Too many people to keep up with. And when you try to keep up with the Joneses, you'll find yourself always behind. You won't have anything to put back into your business. So again, and I said all that to say this for a reason. You know, and you don't have to follow my blueprint. You don't have to follow it at all. But it took me 40 years of not even breaking even. After having a business since 1995, I never made any real money until 8 years ago. Until 8 years ago was when I started making real money. And at that point, I had to revamp everything that I possibly knew. So, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. You already know what the results are from what you've been doing on your own. Now it's time to do something completely different. What is going to hurt you to do something completely different? Because you already know what your results has brought you. It's time to do what somebody else has done. And then, especially if they have the lifestyle that you want, go ahead and do that. Now, today's topic, today's podcast, this episode is going to be about scroll stopping content, scroll stopping. And what we're going to say in that is when people are scrolling through their news feeds. Now, this is an old but good one. When people are scrolling through their news feed, the science comes back and says you have 3 seconds. 3. To grab someone's attention, look at your content, either like, comment, or share your content. And there is a way that you have to create scroll stopping content. Several people who've taken my course over the years, I have always told them about the book, The Science of Colors. knowing what colors mean, knowing what emotion they cater to or what they trigger, knowing what makes people excited. There is a science behind this. Now, fast food restaurants for years have taken advantage of this. And you guys may have heard me talk about this on another podcast, especially in season 1. But there is a science behind that. And it works the same way in social media marketing. There is a science behind making someone stop and scroll, creating content that tells your follower. Ooh, I told you I've been grinding. I've been burning the candle at both ends. Creating content that have call to actions, the signs or the arrows, blinking. See, I think we talked about this last week a little bit, but creating that content. So this is what I did in order to show you guys that I practice what I preach, for one. I practice what I preach. And I'm going to show you the results. So if some of you, if you have followed me through my social media pages, you guys know that I just posted the results of said content. Now I'm going to share this page so you guys can see the exact same thing. So this is in real time, ladies and gentlemen. We are live. We are live. So for those of you who can't see the actual video, you would have to go to the YouTube channel, Book RD Muhammad, so you can see this. And so you can get the fullness of all of this. Share screen. And we're going to share the Chrome tab here. Boom. Boom. And I'm not going to stay on this long because I have to get back to work. I've just picked up some more new students. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in Q4. And I have just released 2 new drop shipping pages, 2 new drop shipping products that's going to be out here by week's end, getting ready for Christmas, going into Q4. And I want you guys to see this. Now, if you can see, I think it's pulled up. Yes. All right. Now, let me blow this up to full screen. Now, I know I'm not going to play the video. I just want you to see the the results. And this is what's key here. In this post here, this is off of my R. Muhammad and Book RD Muhammad page. You can see this video that I posted was on Instagram and Facebook. It played. Now, this is just one of my pages because I have 2 social media platforms on both platforms. I have 2 social media, 2 pages on Facebook, 2 pages on Instagram. So I ran the same video, not an ad. Let's keep this in mind. This is not an ad. I didn't pay for these. This is strictly organic results. This is just one of them. And just off of one, it was 4,067 plays. That means that somebody watched it from beginning to end, 4,067. And this is not even today's numbers, because I went back and looked at it again today, and that is a higher number. That on Instagram and Facebook combined, or just on this one page, was 124 likes. So 124 people liked it. Then we get down here to shares and saves. This is the key point, ladies and gentlemen, right here. These 2 numbers here on the bottom. 40 people shared this video. 20 people actually saved and kept that video. Now, in this world that we live in. Now, we don't get all excited about that top number, that 4,067, even though that's a great number. And actually, the number is over 7,500, on its way trending toward 10,000. And this shares and saves is now up and over 60 shares, and it's up over 30 saves. And then the likes is still improving, and it's going to improve as long as that page is up there. Now, this 4,067 is not the number of people it reached. It reached well over 1 million. But the ones who physically stopped scrolling and watched it from start to finish was just on this page, 4,067. And hopefully by the end of the video, I'll show you guys the ending results of what it is up until after this podcast. But this is the part that I want to show you. Here's the thing with content. You don't necessarily have to put out your own content or videos about you. Remember, I think I said this last week. It's not about you. We have to get out of the mind frame that this is about us and making ourselves famous or big. And you know how we do sometimes. You know, we buy a car, we put our name on it. Our name has to be on everything, you know, monogramming and all of that stuff. That's all for self. In this social media marketing business, especially if you are into drop shipping or if you're into e-commercing, whatever the case may be, you have to stop thinking about you. I have tried to share it even with some of the guests that have come on to the podcast, and they've done this. And I'm telling them, listen, I can help you expand your brand. I can help you gain more followers, more customers. Now, not all, some. Here's the thing, why it doesn't work for some people. For some people, they swear up and down that they're not on the same 24-hour time clock as the rest of the planet. That's problem number one. All of us have the same 24/7, 365. That 25/8, that's only exists in Mary J. Blige's world. If you guys ever heard that song, 25/8. There's not 25, there's not 25 hours in a day, and there's not 8 days of the week. Some people actually believe they're on a 23/6. Oh, I don't have enough time. I can't get all this done. I can't do all this. Whoop, 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 whoop. And I'm constantly reminded what my grandmother used to tell me. God rest her soul. You do what you want to do. If it's not important to you, then no, you will never have time because it's not important to you. But you cannot say you are an entrepreneur and you don't have time to entrepreneur your business. See, and then there's a saying in the business world, or a slang term in the business world, and actually it's not even a funny word. It's actually a get out my face, we don't have time for you word. Most investors or people with wealth or rich. You are a wantrepreneur. These are people that are more fascinated by the fame and telling people, oh, I have a business and whoop, 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 and I've been doing this and I've been doing that. But they don't have any results. Now, in this video, where this video that's going to be, as I think it's actually, well, I know it's already playing now. Les Brown is in the background talking about a tree is known by the fruit it bears. This is why you see results and fruit. See, people who are successful, they don't have to tell you they're successful. You just look at the fruit from their labor. Look at what they have harvested in from all of that work of sowing seeds. If you got time to find yourself at the club, the restaurant, all other type of outside social activities, and you think because you done work a little old 40 hours gig that you're entitled as an entrepreneur. You think that you're entitled to take time off? You don't. You don't. See, there's a post that I posted several, well, maybe a year or two ago now. 4:30 a.m. is either the time that entrepreneurs are going to bed or they're getting up. See, until you add it to your story, the chapter in your book, like Kevin Hart says, that you have operated on 4 hours of sleep. See, that adds to your story, ladies and gentlemen. That adds to your story. So now, as you get ready to start teaching and telling other people about how they can become entrepreneurs and not entrepreneurs, you drop that in their spirit before they even take off. Actually, before they even buy the ticket. Listen, if you are not willing to put in the time and the effort and the sweat equity, don't waste my time, because my time is valuable. Now, that doesn't make me no big time person or anything like that. It don't. It don't. And just like today, I was a little bit late coming onto the show, but hey, I'm here because I can't say I didn't have time. I could have bailed and not even come on live. But see, when you've been doing this and putting in that sweat equity and that work, you can't let your followers down from people who tune in every week to pick up these jewels, to grab these nuggets of information to help them push through whatever they're going through. See, everybody has a story. You just got to know the difference between those that are made up and those that are real. I don't post these receipts up here to be bragging about what I do. I post receipts to let you guys know you have to do this in order to get this. I love my family just like you love yours. This is why you have to sit down with family. You have to sit down with family before you even buy the ticket. When it's a thought in your brain. And after you have mapped out everything as it was given to you, as you received it, the next thing you have to do, sit down with family. Let me tell y'all what's about to happen. I need your support. I need for you guys to do this. Because this is where I am going. This is where I am trying to take us. Now, if you give me this amount of time, and we're still talking about content, creating stopping content, but you have to lay that plan out first. If you guys give me this amount of time, I can promise you we will have all the time in the world. Because then you'll be able to start doing like the wealthy say, and that is making money while you sleep, making money while you're on vacation, making money while you're making money, and making money while you're watching TV, going to the comedy club, going to a basketball or a football game. You will still be making money from the time you put in now. Two things, ladies and gentlemen, and if you watch this video or this content that we posted on here, Les Brown says that a tree is known by the fruit that it bears. And it's the results. That's the tree. And the bearing fruit is the 40 shares and the 20 saves. That means that I have 60 people that I'm going to get back to and start emailing and messaging. Hey, I see you shared my content. That means you must like it. Now, I already have my chat bots or my bots that are set up to automatically respond and click. It looks for people who share and save my content, not just like it. There's a different bot that goes to the ones that just like it. You can do that. And then it's two different conversations. If you like my stuff, that just means you're on the fence. You probably like what the content was, or you agree with the content, but the content wasn't me. The original video was Steve Harvey, and Steve Harvey was talking about changing one word in your vocabulary that will change the way your whole entire day will go. Now, let's get back to this scroll stopping content. But if you can see in this video, even in this video here, scroll stopping. Because in the background, you see the results from a video I have already posted. Now, you see the call to action arrows here. Results, boom, 4,067. And as it coincides with the current video with Les Brown, because Les Brown is talking about there are two things that people are giving: reasons and results. And your reasons for not doing anything in this life in 2021 don't count. Your reasons don't matter why you don't achieve the life that you want. If you are not living the life that you want to live, your reasons don't mount to a hill of beans, like my mama used to say. She's still saying sometimes. She's still living. Your reasons don't mount to a hill of beans because your reasons turn into excuses. All people want to see now are the results, your fruit. We want to see if you walk it like you're talking. We want to see if you get it how you live. See, some people get it. That's why they only have living. Some people are crawling. That's why they can't talk it. Come on now. You have not because you do not. Not because you haven't asked. There's a lot of people out here that ask. But even the book called Bible says faith without works is the works. You got to work it, family. You got to work it. The faith without the works, you can have all the belief in the faith in the world that you can muster. But if you don't have no works behind it, if you don't have any works behind it, you'll still be in the same condition that you're in today. You'll still be in the same condition that you were in yesterday, last week, last month, last year, last decade. because you're not working for it. You want somebody to give it to you. But as Snoop Dogg says, the game is to be sold and not told. I don't know how many times or how many people I've told that to. If I tell you the game and you don't put anything into it, you have no investment into it, and I'm just giving you free game. If you don't do everything that I tell you to do, the first thing you'll say is, it don't work. I did that. I did everything he said to do. No. Because if you did everything that I told you to do, or if everything that I tell you to do, or give you to do, you should have the same results. I can't tell you how to do something that I haven't done. I can't tell you how to be a millionaire. I would be lying to tell you that I've hit millionaire status. Huh? I would be lying. But if you want to put 5 zeros or 6 zeros, let's just stick with 5. On my way to 6. Especially with results like these, where a product and a service that I have, 6 is very possible now. I can see 6 zeros. I mean, I can be waving at them. And I've known people in this business that's doing this business that started out the exact same time as I, and they have 6 zeros already. Now, can I blame it and say that the same knowledge that they got, that don't work? I would be lying to you to tell you that the information that they have is wrong, because we got the same information. You know what the difference was? The difference is they kept going when I took a 8-month break. See, that's the one thing about Robin family. I'm going to always tell you the truth. I'm not going to lie to you. Lie to you about what? I took 8 months off. Now, I could give you a reason. Oh, man, I moved to another state. I changed in the middle of my plan, and I saw better opportunity on. I saw more food on this guy's plate over here, so I stopped eating off of my plate and started watching. Not even eating off of his, watching him eat his. Come on now. That's what we do. We get the same food on the same plate, but we start focusing and looking at somebody else and what they have on their plate, and it looks better than our plate, but we don't go over there and we just go over there and watch him eat. Let's get back to this scroll stopping content. So the call to action arrows, you guys can see right here. These are what we call to action, because I want the followers or the people who receive this video, I want them to automatically draw to the numbers, the results, and the fruit. What is it doing by me doing the call, putting the call to action arrows there? It's making them look, but it's also setting the stage that what I tell you, what I'm saying to you, is one, I practice it myself. 2, you can receive these same results. Now, here's the thing. Imagine if this was a traditional brick and mortar store, and you have 4,067 people come in your store. 124 of them like your merchandise, whatever the case may be of you selling. 40 made a phone call to somebody else and said, hey, you guys need to come down here and check out this Muhammad Fashions. 40 people worked for me without advertising. I didn't have to pay them anything. 20 of them bought something. Now, depending on what your price point is, and depending on the way you look at it, this 4,000 people physically came to my store and looked around. Now, hold up. That doesn't mean that's a bad thing. That in a perfect world, in a perfect world, 4,000 brand new customers. And let's just say I had a minimum price point of $10. That's $40,000 I would have made in a perfect world in one day. Perfect world. But I look at this and say that's 4,000 people that had an interest in my product. I just didn't have, they had an interest in my store and the way I advertised and carried my product, my set up my displays. I just didn't have something for them that day. But I know they'll come back. See, that's how you got to look at it. I'm still going to get that 4,000. It just wasn't today. But out of that 4,000, 124 people came in and tried something on. That's likes. Woo! 40 people liked it so much, they told somebody else to come and check it out. It could have been something that it wasn't their style or wasn't their cup of tea, but they know somebody that they would definitely buy something. That's free advertising that I didn't even have to pay for. But 20 of them. 20 of them bought something. 20 of them is going to wear it out. Now, as the old saying goes, birds of a feather flock together. So if I had something for one person, they know at least 10 more people that like. They all have the same taste. Or they have something that, girl, you always wearing something fat. Where you get that from? Oh, I got this from Muhammad Apparel. So as it works in the social media marketing game. Because these 40 people, they shared it on their pages. I don't know how many followers or subscribers they have on their page. What if they have more subscribers and followers than I do? But they're sharing my content. But listen, this is how it works. 40 people that shared it on their platform. Let's just say that their platform has 5,000 followers. 5,000 of their followers is going to see my content that has my name, my face, everything on here. Let's get back to this. Hold up. Let me see if I can blow this up. I can't blow it up on here. I wish that I can blow this up. But you have to go to my Facebook page. But on my content, it has my face, my email address, my business name. So when they share that on their platform, see, it's totally unlike when you normally share content from somebody else's page. You know, you can go in there and just download their post, or you can screenshot their post and crop out and repost it like it was your idea. See, none of us have the same friends. Not all of us. We might have a few in common. Oh, my forehead shining like Easter Sunday. You know, like when you back in the day when you was growing up and you go to Easter service and then your mom put all that Vaseline on your face, forehead shining. Oh, but this is what we're getting to, family. Gotta work on my light system. But this is what we get to when we talk about this. There's 40 people that have shared on their platforms, and it has my face, my name, my business brand on there. So when their friends see that, then they liking and clicking onto my content. So it's going to bring their friends. Somebody's going to like it and share it over there. And these numbers will still keep calculating from their friends. And it's going to bring them to my page. Next Monday, I'm going to post the results after a week. That ad has only been up for a day and a half, 36 hours. The original post that's getting all the numbers. So I'm going to post a week worth and show you the numbers from both pages. If you go to my Facebook page now, you will see the results from both pages from the two different platforms. Now that should make somebody be like, wait a minute, what? 2 pages? On 2 platforms? Yes, I have 2 Facebook pages, actually 3 Facebook pages, actually 4 Facebook pages, 2 Instagram pages, 2 Twitter, 2 LinkedIn. And there's a reasoning behind having multiple pages, especially when you're utilizing the power of the hashtag. I mean, each one of those pages that hashtag has been posted in, it records onto Google. So every time I post, that's 8 clicks. And then the more that I post, the more it keeps registering with Google as a trending hashtag. Ooh. There's a method to the madness in creating scroll-stopping content. And my face is on none of them. My face is on none of them. So for those of you who are getting the audio version, you'll have to go into the YouTube page on the book R.D. Muhammad to see those results, or just go to my social media page and look at it. Last week, I was introducing you guys to a new product that I am an affiliate marketer for, and I finally have it. It's called Millionaire Cologne. Millionaire Cologne for Men. Man, this is a nice evening fragrance. It's not too heavy. I call it an evening fragrance. You know, even guys, men like to go out on the evening too. You know, a nice little dinner fragrance, soft. Put your nice little sports jacket on and your shirt. But I would highly recommend that you guys grab you a bottle of Millionaire. I mean, the name alone was capturing me. But then I went on to Amazon and did all of the affiliate work, paperwork. And then now you guys can go on to Amazon.com. And if you was to buy a bottle of Millionaire, actually, if you Googled in Millionaire Cologne for Men, one of my affiliate page might pop up, but you can purchase the Millionaire Cologne right there on Amazon. And this is another brand that I am trying to break in and be a part of, this Millionaire. And I'm working on another one as of right now. So if you guys want to know about affiliate marketing is also a part of the digital target marketing course. I teach you guys how you can already take products from somebody else and what we call private labeling. You can put your brand and your name and your stamp behind this. Companies look for affiliate marketers because you already have a following. People value your word. people. This is why a name is as good as gold. Ooh, I'm not here to preach to y'all, but y'all know that that's in the book called Bible 2. This is why you always have to keep good credit. Keep your name good. So you can pick up products like Millionaire Cologne, and you can easily become an affiliate marketer and start selling these on your platform. And people will start buying this, and then that creates a residual income for you. How good is that, family? You can put your name on other people's products and make money. You can't do that in no other place in the world. And there are people doing this all over the world. 2021, there is no reason why anyone should say you are broke. And I wanted to say this real quick, because even though Les Brown said there's two things, reason and results, I'm going to tell you what Jay Prince, the owner and founder of Rap-A-Lot Records, says in his book. You guys should definitely get the audio if you can't read it. Jay Prince says that we are all faced with two things when we wake up in the morning. And it's not reasons and results. It's a chance and a choice. Ooh, when I heard that thing, it touched my spirit. We all have a chance and a choice. And based off of the choices that you make determines the chance or your opportunity. If you make good choices, you don't have to worry about taking bad chances. So those are the two things. Reasons and results. Look for that to be on a t-shirt here soon. And a chance and a choice. Let that marinate in your spirit. But let's get back to this. Get back to scroll stopping content. Again, this is what we offer in digital target marketing, where we actually teach you, show you. We show you how you can get big time results, increase your sales, increase your engagements, increase your followings. Everything else, family, is knowing the product on conversion, even all the way down to affiliate marketing, which brings me to the point of this right here. Today's show on Plugged In, Scroll Stopping Content, is brought to you in part by RoofMax. RoofMax is the world's leader, the first, the originator. No copycats. They were the first ones that created the product out of soy methyl ester that can rejuvenate your roofing shingles up to 5 years. 3 full treatments can get you add up to 15 years to your roofing shingles and keep them onto your home longer. RoofMax has been battle tested by Battelle Labs, one of the world's leading research labs. They have also been battle tested by Ohio State University. The Ohio State University. I always have to say that because people at Ohio, they get mad at me if you don't put that "the" in front of it. Like, who else is it? You know? But the Ohio State University have battle tested RoofMax's product, and they stand behind and say that it does what exactly it say it will do. It rejuvenates your asphalt shingles and adds 5 years on to the life of those shingles. Plus, RoofMax is the only roof rejuvenation company that has ASTM sign off, certified. So ASTM is like the FDA of the shingle manufacturers, to what I understand. So if these people aren't validating your product, then you might want to check and see some of these new cats that's out here on the block that's talking about they can rejuvenate shingles too. Ask them first, do you have ASTM certification? Did AS, and see, anybody who knows anything about shingles, they know that ASTM is the ones that even certify that your shingle is a shingle. So if it didn't go through ASTM, then what's on your roof is not a shingle. It could be a shamble. It's a shingle, and it'll have your roof in shambles. Let's say it that way. But it's also brought to you by RoofMax, as well as it's also brought to you in part by Premier Leather Crafters. Premier Leather Crafters is a full customization leather shop that they Premier Leather Crafters says if you want it made in leather, it can be done. Let them bring your idea to fruition and create it in leather. Family, I have had fun with you guys. We're only 3 episodes away from ending season 2. I thank you guys. I thank you for rocking with me for this second season. We had plenty of guests that was lined up to come in and do the show. Some due to scheduling changes. Some do because I don't know. I don't want to give anybody reasons why they didn't come onto the show. But hey, maybe, again, this platform, they don't understand the power of the platform of podcasting. Podcasting now has been, and this podcasting is another program that we offer into the DTM program. We teach you how to start your own podcast, unregulated. We don't have to worry about the FCC over here. We can do what we want to do. We can stay on this thing all night long if I want to, which I won't because I got too much to do. But anyway, family, I thank you guys for chilling with me these 52 minutes and listen to what we have to say about creating scroll-stopping content. And we're going to go morph into this as time goes by. You guys can always drop comments or send me questions in the email at bookrdmuhammad@gmail, all one word. Or you can hit me up on my social media platforms. We're on Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. I'm everywhere, family. I'm not hiding. I want you guys to grow with me. I want you to see my growth. Some of you have already seen that growth. Some of you are still just waiting to go through life and die safely. Some of you think that you're at that age to where, I can't learn that stuff. I ain't on social media like that. Come on, y'all. I'm almost 50 and I'm still rocking this thing. Still rocking this thing. The only thing I'm not on is TikTok because TikTok is for those Generation Z people. I do not have a product or a service for Generation Z. These folks, they just stopped playing with baby dolls and sleepovers 5 years ago. So the relation is not quite there. But if they hang on a minute, I'm going to have a product for them. If they tremble and they slip, I'm going to have something. Actually, there's a new product that I'm just releasing. It's called it's the new fidget spinners, but they're made with magnets. It's the fidget rings. Whoa. Just y'all see how I dropped that plug in there right there? That's going to be a new product for Q4, the fidget rings. That's going to be awesome sauce. And just like I targeted the ADD and the ADHD community on that, those fidget rings will keep y'all busy for days. It's 3 of them. And they are rings, but they spin on these. Oh, man. Yeah, guys, check out the video. Hey, I got to sign up out of here. I got to get back to work. And I will see you guys next week. Next week. Well, actually, I would like for everybody to tune in this Friday. This Friday, I will have the links up for the Live with the Commissioner, Albert Turner Jr., out of District 1 in West Alabama. He's going to be going over some key things as far as the political world and the political aspect and some of the stuff before it even hits the news. Because who better to give it to you than somebody who was on the inside, especially as it pertains to the constituents of West Alabama. You don't have to wait till Birmingham News or Montgomery News puts it out. You can get it every the first and third Friday of every month at 7 p.m. on Live with the Commissioner, where I will be there hosting, co-hosting along with the commissioner himself, Albert Turner Jr. So you guys tune in then to get out that latest information of what's going on, as well as come right back next Monday at 7 p.m. We'll be right back dropping jewels, and we're going to be I'm going to start releasing some receipts about the drop shipping pages and letting you guys know just how the things that you're missing and the opportunity that you're sleeping on just in this quarter, Q4. It's going to be big, family. Going to be showing you some receipts, not to boast or brag. Come on now. Not to boast or brag, but to let you know you still have time. So in order to show you that it's worth your time, I'm going to have to show you some receipts. Y'all know how we do. Seeing is believing. Some of you still ain't going to believe, but that's okay. You know, I don't worry about the shade that's coming from certain trees that don't produce no fruit. Ha! And with that, Jesus will. Hey, I'll see you guys next Monday, and tune in right back here at the same time, same channel, plugged in with R.D. Muhammad. Peace.